Dinginnya angin malam ini menyapa tubuhku, namun tidak dapat dinginkan panasnya hatiku ini.
Hey YouTube, this is Uncle Momo's music reaction channel where I provide my views on talented artists from around the world, both established artists and non-established artists. And I promise you that you won't be disappointed whatsoever. So why don't you come and join me in discovering amazing, talented artists and bringing it to the forefront of my channel for us to view. Now, my next reaction of today, we are going over to Indonesia. And this particular artist is taking part in America's Got Talent. And if you have not seen that already, where have you been? She got the golden buzzer. So where have you been? I have now reacted to a number of reactions of her, and I'm loving my journey. I'm absolutely bedazzled by her, her aura, I suppose, and how angelic the sound is coming out from her vocals. But what I wanted to see, what I saw in the collaboration with Leslie, and I have reacted to her as well on the single, as well as a collaboration with many other artists as well. She is an amazing and adorable artist and such an humanitarian as well. But this particular song, I wanted to find out, I wanted to identify a song with just her, a solo piece, her singing in a native language, and try and find to see if there's any kind of gain or loss when you're singing in your native language towards if you're singing in your secondary language. And I know she has a number of other languages, but I'm looking at comparisons because when she's singing in English, she's got the soul, she's got the texture, she can convey the emotions into that. But I want to know where it derives from. And I feel that you have to start from the beginning. And when I mean by beginning, her native sounds, her native language. And I want to see the emotions as a solo artist in that and what she puts into it. And maybe I can see a kind of, this is not a comparison or a similarity that I'm looking for. I'm just looking for a journey of how she amalgamated the two things. So this one song, and I hope I'm pronouncing it right. I know I'm gonna be about 99.9 confidence that I got it wrong. So apologies. So is this Buih Jadi Permadani, and it's got Exist. Now if I scroll down, I believe there is the lyrical contents or some kind of poem or something. I'm just gonna highlight it anyway. So it says, the cold winter night greets my body, but I can't cool the heat of my heart. I feel like my manhood is crashing with your attitude. It is because I'm not easy to play. Or is it possible that this self can change the foam? The bleach into the carpet, like you said in The Promise of Love. Is it also impossible for me to reach the stars in the sky? Who am I? Is just an ordinary person. I really can't afford all that, but my fault too for falling in love. A person like you is as elegant as an angel. I should have reflected myself. This is an amazing poem. I'm going to carry on. So maybe this is the lyrical content. Before the curtains of my heart opens to the love you, oh, is it possible that this self can change the foam? I think the form rather than foam. The bleach into the carpet, like what you said in The Promise of Love. Is it also impossible for me to reach the stars in the sky? Who am I, just an ordinary person? I think this is the chorus part. I really can't afford all that. It's not my fault too for loving a person, for falling in love a person like you, as elegant as an angel. I should have reflected myself before the curtains of my heart opened to you, to love you. That's a poem in itself. And I believe that could be the lyrical contents as well. So look, without further ado, let's go into my next reaction of today, shall we? So, you know what we're here for. Great vocabs and a damn good audio music. Can you dig it?
tubuhku, namun tidak dapat dinginkan panasnya hatiku ini.
Native language kills it all. Smashing it.
Terasa terhempasnya kewanitaan
Wow.
ini dengan sikapmu.
I'm just getting drawn more closer into her.
Apa karena aku insan kekurangan, mudahnya kau mainkan.
I stopped it there because I didn't want to talk over this amazing movement, what I'm feeling right now in my body and everything else. I just put a pause on it, and I can't believe that. But there is so much to talk about, which I didn't want to, like I said, spoil and jump in the middle of her talk singing. So the first essence that came out of her mouth, it grabbed attention. I was completely silent. And the maturity that came out and the executions of the pronunciation of, even though I don't understand, but I do understand pronunciation and clarity and definition and texture and giving each singular letter, word, character, volume, substance. And she's doing that in abundance. There's so much control in what she's doing right now. And in this control, where it comes to vibratos at the end or the middle at the beginning, you also hear a different added texture on these particular words as it's coming out. There's literally about, say, 3 or 4 textures to each single word. And she's done this before. But now you can see it in more clarity because she's slowed down on these. This song is like a ballad, it's slow. So it gives you the luxury of giving each word life. And I'm so glad that I read out, I believe, the lyrical contents to see now the body language of how she's sharing that emotion. Not only in the way how she's playing, not on the way how she's singing, but showing that whole aura and how we're feeling and connecting to her when she's performing this song. Amazing. I'm going to go back just a little bit, like little bit. See, I could never have said that while she's playing. I'm going to go back to about here. Wow.
Yang memutih menjadi permadani seperti bintang
Melody structure.
yang kau ucap dalam janji cinta.
You can't predict the next melody structure, what she's going to do.
Juga mustahil bagiku
When you think,
menggapai bintang di langit, siapalah diriku, hanya insan biasa. Semua itu sungguh
Wow.
aku tiada mampu.
Really? She's taking us there, is she?
Salah aku juga
Salah
karena
aku
jatuh cinta insan sepertimu, selembut
It's that riff that she put in
bidadari.
there.
Seharusnya ku cerminkan dirimu
Cerminkan
sebelum tirai hati aku buka untuk mencintaimu.
Okay, man. With all this, I have not yet identified us saying the Buih Jadi Permadani. It's just me.
Mungkinkah diri ini dapat merubah buih yang memutih menjadi permadani
Is that it?
seperti bintang yang
Do you know how much I'm fighting not to close my eyes?
Juga mustahil bagiku menggapai
Because I'll get lost.
di langit. Siapalah diriku, hanya insan biasa. Semua itu sungguh aku tiada mampu.
The thing is, this song's got a lot of words in there, so you've got to like
Aku juga karena
breathing.
jatuh cinta insan sepertimu.
There's not a lot to take a breath.
Sebut bidadari, seharusnya aku cerminkan dirimu.
So how's she hitting these long notes?
Sebelum tirai hati aku buka.
How's she doing that? That's the longest pause that she's had.
Untuk mencintaimu.
So that was Putri Ariani. This song, I didn't tell you what it's roughly translated in English, did I? No. So it's in English, it says phone becomes a carpet. So is it Malay? Buih Jadi Permadani? I don't know my pronoun. I'm about 99.99% confidence that I'm pronouncing it wrong. So, and she has said it, I heard it, and I still can't do it. And it is hard learning another language, but it's an amazing feeling when you're hearing textures in another language, in a different kind of melody tone structure, in a different kind of way of singing, and how it resonates throughout your body. It is. And look, I keep on telling, this is what my channel's about. Listen to music from around the world and having other people from other countries appreciating other people's music. And having that respect and finding them gems about, because there are an amazing amount of artists around, still yet to be discovered. And I'm hoping that in my lifetime that I will discover as many as possible to put onto my channel. And you guys are amazing support and really fundamental as well. What I heard from here was an old soul and a young child that knows it all kind of thing. It was just like when she was born, there was so much amazing gifts that was given to her, and it's just sharing out within her whole presence and her body and everything else. It's just when she's sitting, when she's walking, it's just when she's talking, when she's singing in particular, when she's playing. I've yet to still see her playing another instrument. I understand that she plays the flute, and I can't wait to get an inkling of what that even sounds like. That must be absolutely amazing. Her textures, her vocals, her presence, it's just all mesmerizing. And what a lovely journey that we're going to have on Americans Got Talent, just by watching her and what she does. And the way how, I want to see in particular the way how the audience feels about her. I know that she's also been on a number of TV shows since that, of being online and everything else. And she's just absolutely amazing. Like I said, she's just a nice person. You can't fault her. And her music and what comes out of her mouth, oh my gosh. Watch out, world. That's all I can say. Until next time, I salute you. Boom.
Cermin